Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another request, and I just want to make a small I'm just saying on this channel, I'm letting you know up front, if you don't like to hear people talk while they're showing you how to do something, this is not the channel for you, because I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to make sure you understand what I'm showing you. So let's get started. Like I said, we're doing a request. This is a little bit different than the bikini tops I've done before, just slightly. I'm not going to go through the whole how to make the pattern and things like that, because I have several bikini tops and bikini tutorials out there already. Excuse me, you can reference those to learn how. But I am going to show you the pattern pieces that I have. Now this is for the front and back band, and you'll understand what that is once we get into it. But this is 3 inches high, and the length pretty much is my length. I can't tell you what your length is going to be, but this particular piece you're going to cut 2 on the fold. Then we have our front piece, which will be connected. This is just going to slightly overlap like that. You'll see that it's just going to slightly overlap, but once we get into it, you'll see what I'm talking about. This piece you're going to cut 2 pieces, not on the fold, just simply 2 pieces. Now, as you can see, this is a lot different than our normal bikini top. This is a little bit more of a slightly curved V that's going to be in the front. The middle cleavage area is going to be straight down. As you can see on the side, this is more of a curved around the boob type thing. And then we have a straight line here on the side. Why did I do it this way? You'll see it from the picture that I was shown from the girl who requested this through Instagram. The picture she showed me, this was the best way that I can do it to make it look similar to the picture that she showed me. If you're having trouble with this, I would suggest get a sports bra, or if you have like one of those bralettes that are that cover a lot more of your boob area, I would say to use that as reference and just kind of measure as you go along the difference between the bra and the bikini pattern. And then what we have here is our strap. Now our strap is going to go crisscross, and then once you put it on, it's going to go kind of like this. This is how it's pretty much going to sit. So you can see how that edge there is straight, and then this is going to curve around your back and connect to the other side. So again, I can't tell you what your length for this strap is going to be. Just do your own measurements. Make sure when you're making the pattern that when you get ready to connect the piece, that it's going to fold enough over your shoulders. Or the other thing you can do is take one of your bikini tops and just kind of measure and go over like how to do it properly, the length and everything, and then make your measurements from there. And as you can see, this is kind of similar. The only thing is the sides are straight instead of diagonal. And then the same for the straps. You can kind of use this as reference. So so what I'm using here is spandex fabric. This is like, the red is like dance wear, swimwear fabric. It has a good 2-way stretch to it. As you can see here, you don't have to finish off the edges because they don't fray, but because my cut is a little jagged, I'm just going to do a zigzag on the edge just to give it a little bit more polished look. And you're going to need 2 of these pieces, one for the front and one for the back, and you'll see how it's going to all come together once we connect it. You need 2 pieces for the front. I am actually using red for the base part of the bikini top, and then I'm going to use this leftover fabric I have for the crisscross straps. So that's kind of how it's going to go over you in the back. So you need 2 pieces for the straps, you need 2 pieces for the front, and then you need 2 band pieces, one for the front and one for the back. So like I said, if you want to finish off your ends and give it a more polished look, you can go ahead and do that by using the zigzag stitch, or if you have like an overcast or overage foot, or a rolled hemmer foot is another thing that you can use to give the edges a little bit more finish. You don't have to do anything at all if you don't want to, because this is the type of fabric that doesn't fray. on the edge, so you don't really have to finish it if you don't want to, but I'm going to. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you how to put it all together. Okay guys, so now that we finished off our edges, I am going to start by putting this together. So you all know that I advocate not pulling your stretch fabrics through your sewing machine because you get this ripple here. I didn't pull, guys, I promise. I used zigzag stitch. I don't know why it rippled here. It could have something to do with the thread, or maybe my top or bottom bobbin was just too tight, so that could have happened there. But you know I advocate not pulling. So if you wanted to just get one full piece instead of having to sew the two sides together, you could have cut this on the fold, which is what I did. So that's why you don't see a seam here in the cleavage area. So sorry, we're going to turn this on the right side. I'm going to try my best to do this upside down so you can see what I'm doing. We are going to place this on top. And don't worry about any edges overlapping. I'm sorry, I don't want it that high. You just want this about 1/4 inch from the top of the band. And just go ahead and pin that, because we're going to sew this together. That. And what you want to do is probably turn this over and make sure that it's on there properly, and then it's not going to come up when you start sewing. So let's go ahead and just sew that, and then I'll show you how to put the back piece. Well, you can put the back piece on the same way pretty much. Yeah, but sew that one first, and then we'll put our back piece on, and then I'll show you how to do the strap. So how to connect the back is simply connect the sides together. That's all it is to it, to the back, plus the straps. So now what I'm going to do is actually turn this right side facing me, and this whole thing keeps rippling up. It's really frustrating me. Okay, so I'm just going to pin the sides together. And that's all it is to connecting the front and the back straps. Okay, so now that I've sewn these two together, as you can see, I have the right side of the front facing me, and then the wrong side of the back band is up. So I'm just going to flip that over just like this, and now it's laying how it's supposed to. So for the straps, I know you may be a little bit confused. We're going to, now that we have our sides together, and this is actually doing a natural curve, you're going to fold these sides down, and you're going to stitch that. The same with this side, just fold that down and stitch it. You don't have to, but for me it looks like it's going to make it look a little neater, a little cleaner, so I'm just going to fold that. Okay guys, so now that we have that part sewn down just a little, let's go ahead and add our straps. Now this is going to go like this. So what I'm going to do for this, because this is a lot more open than anything we've ever done, I'm just going to leave it like this and just pin those two pieces together and just go ahead and zigzag stitch straight across. Okay guys, so we are finally finished. This is what our top looks like from the front. And you have your straps, and as you can see, I did not connect these straps. You could go ahead and do that if you want to, just to make it a little bit, I don't know, give it a little bit more security if you want to. But this is what the front looks like with the band. And from the picture, I had no idea what the front of the bikini looked like, so I just kind of created my own off of the image. And then of course, again, here is our back with the curved straps, and this is what the kind of the band looked like in the back. Next time if I do something like this, I'm going to use a more firmer fabric like my red here, because this is a little bit thinner bathing suit material, so I just don't think it worked very well with this. But yeah, again, this is a request that I have from Instagram. You can play around with it, make it look a little different in the front, make it look a little different in the back, but basically this is how you get these curved kind of diagonal crisscross straps in the back for your bikini top. So I hope you like this video, guys. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of what's to come, go ahead and subscribe. All of my social media is in the description. If you have any requests, go ahead and send those to me, whether it's through email, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, right through here in the comments. You could go ahead and do that, and I will see all of you next time, guys. Bye.